What are you doing?
You can't do this. What about your thing?
Can't do what?
Sam doesn't know.
I met him like an hour ago.
Yeah, but he has a right to know about your situation.
My situation? What do you... That I'm HIV positive?
Shh.
Why are you shushing me? This is my thing. You don't get to decide anything about it.
Hi, I'm Dustin Felder, and this is my Behind the Scene. I decided to do coaching at the age of 23. I actually fell into it. I was a child actor who had been pursuing the business, and when I moved to Los Angeles, I was trying to continue to pursue it, but I got told every kind of no you could think of. And so after being humbled and working a lot of odd jobs, I developed some good relationships with mentors. And a mentor asked me one day, said, you know what, I got an opportunity for you to do some acting coaching. Would you want to do it? And I'm like, I've never coached before. Why would I do that? And then I had checked my bank account. And I was like, oh, okay, I don't have no money in it. What's up with this acting coaching thing? And so it was an opportunity to work on a television show. And so never have done it, but being an actor, I just took some things that I knew about myself and I knew my skill sets, and I said, I'm gonna figure out the rest. Deciding to open a studio has been interesting. One, because I'm black and I'm young. Simple as that. So people of other cultures, when they think of acting coaches, they think of a older gentleman or older female, and they're taking, their pictures like this. And then when you see me, I'm young and I represent younger people, and I'm African American. So people in their mind don't think he knows anything, with my credits being what they are alone. So that's been one of the toughest things. It's been the cultural, for lack of a better word, we're just gonna keep it 100, subconscious racism that people have when they go in because the people in the room don't look like them. What we decided to do was take what was look like a negative and make it a positive. And I said, well, we'll just work with minorities and teach them the things that I know. And whoever comes along and becomes a part of the studio, they come along. The name of my studio is Dustin Felder Actor Studio, hashtag or AKA DFAS. And it's been a blessing. The biggest blessing about Dustin Felder Actor Studio, DFAS, is that it's not about Dustin Felder. We're a collective. I have a big philosophy of we have to work together to build mountains. The process first is wanting to learn. We take anyone. I feel like at our studio, we can teach anyone how to act. So you just have to be teachable, willing to work hard, and respect your fellow man, your other fellow students. The reason why I think my job is a necessity is because actors need help. You could be from the actor, first time walking to an acting class to Denzel Washington, people need another perspective. What I consider myself as I just move the trees out the way. What I like best about it is seeing someone actually grow. Like taking someone who might have been where they are, been green, and then actually applying the information that I've been blessed to give them and using it and working. What I like least about my job is dealing with students who are unteachable. Someone who has it all figured out, they know everything. So I tell them, I say, well, guess what? You don't need anything because you got it all figured out. So dealing with those people like that and, just the politics of the business, when you're working on sets and movies, a lot of times, it's a lot of interesting personalities and characters, and I'm a big guy. And so I'm very close with my clients when I'm on set, and some individuals get intimidated by that. The hardest part is seeing someone not fulfill their potential. To see a talented actor, to see they have something special, but they don't realize it. And what a lot of actors and other people, they can get in their head about stuff, and they're more used to saying why it shouldn't happen. What you try to do is, again, I try to move all the stuff out the way and say, here's the path. I've had students, I've cleared the whole path for them. They say, well, I don't know. So at a point, you can't change anyone. You can only be there. You know, some people are in people's lives for different reasons, to plant a seed, to wait for it to harvest, or to pluck the harvest. So you just have to understand everybody's not going to be ready to be plucked. And that can be tricky sometimes, especially with the ones who have talent. If I had to give any advice to a person wanting to start their own acting studio, realize it's not about you. Any entrepreneur, anyone who sets out to do something different, realize it's not about you. It's the gifts and blessings that God has given you to be a blessing to others. So if you operate like that, you'll always operate in freedom. Another thing is, as tough as this is, don't work for money, right? Too many people are doing it. Well, people say I can charge this, I can get this, and if I get 5 students, I can make that. If you do that, you'll always be a slave to it, and you'll always have a number, and you'll never be happy. But when you work to earnestly want to help people and give them the things that you know, then you can operate in that freedom. And understand it's going to be hard before it becomes easy. People look at me and they're like, oh, it's easy. They don't understand the years of struggle, the years of having to try to figure it out, the years of people saying they're coming to class and never show, the years of people not paying you. I mean, I couldn't add up how much money people owe me over the years, but it doesn't matter because I don't work for money. A lot of us grew up with parents who said, go to school, get as educated as possible, and get you a good, safe job. That's the way you can survive. I just don't think like that. And so that might just be fundamentals. I've never thought like that. I've never wanted to work for anybody. Good leadership, like finding someone who's like you. I'm an entrepreneur, so I surround myself with other entrepreneurs. So they're gonna say, this is how I did this. It's not easy, it's simple though. And so what I had to do was free myself from that. And then you have to be fearless. Fear is a tricky monster because we've agreed to fear in a lot of ways. It's a choice. I've been broke so many times that I don't fear that anymore because I know what that is. So while I don't fear it, I just say, well, look, I don't want to be there anymore, but I understand what that life is like. So let me just keep moving forward. And I think part of it's just really a mental and a heart switch. I get excited now when things are scary. I'm like, oh, that's scary. So that means I can challenge myself. The new edge has been reestablished. So, because I can look back, and what was a challenge to me 4 years ago is not even a thought now. To sign up for Dustin Felder Acting Studio or DFAS, you can go to info@dustinfelder.com. You can go to the website, dustinfelder.com. You can follow me in the studio on Instagram at Dustin Felder, Facebook, Dustin Felder, Twitter, Dustin Felder. We're going to keep things simple over at DFAS, all right?